Fredo Fratelli. He's a wise guy. He was coming clean to his wife about all the terrible things that he has done. Now, Nancy, I have to come a little clean on a few things. I'm not quite the man that you thought that I was. I first met your cousin Genevieve at your Aunt Fran's house, and we really started to hit it off. One thing led to another, and I felt so guilty about my brief moment of weakness with your cousin. I developed a serious drug habit to numb the pain. One time I was chopping up some cocaine on the kitchen table. And in walked our daughter-in-law, the beautiful Anne-Marie. I offered a few lines of cocaine and one thing led to another. Before I knew it, Grace was down my ankles and she was undoing my belt buckle. I can assure you there is no longer anything going on. I think it's best that you don't tell our son. If you're a little upset, I understand why you would be. Anyway, speaking of family, your father's death wasn't exactly a mystery. We were having a crossword over the Broncos game, and they called me a schmuck, and there was some cream cheese bagel on my head, which I didn't appreciate. So I threw a bag of pretzels back at his head. They pulled me a low-life dirt bag. And then one thing led to another. And then I got out of grandfather's diamond-studded ashtray. And one blow led to another. And then I didn't know what to do with the body, so I contacted my good friend, Frankie Lavetsi. He works at the city crematorium. So I got him to do a little job for me. Speaking of death, the little chihuahuas, they always used to think they're a little bigger than me. They'd walk around the house. Everyone called them Rocky and Balboa. So we used to get arguments all the time, and I say, you leave the room. They told me to leave the room. And so at some point, I just had enough. So I got a Hessian sack and I put them in the sack. And then I tied up the sack, and then I took them to the end of the pier, and I pulled them off the pier, and there was some right at the bottom. And look, there's no dog thief in the neighborhood, Nancy. I completely made it up. So I thought I'd make it up to you. So you know how much I like chocolate, and I think the Anyway, I saw them on special 59 cents to the supermarket, about 2 months past the use by date. Anyway, my curiosity got the better of me, and I started to help myself with the hazelnut caress, the caramel charm, the nut secret. And then it dawned on me that I only had the Turkish delight left. So I only ate half of it. When you open up the box, you see it waiting there especially for gold. I think it's pure gold. So oh, Nancy, please, I'm so sorry. I really want you to look out the box. I'm going to go to the Broncos game, so I'll catch you later.